Sawadee-krap. Hello and welcome to Daily Wisdom, Walking the Path with the Buddha. Today is our group learning program and we're doing meditation together, which we do each Wednesday. We rotate breathing mindfulness meditation and loving kindness meditation. We're coming to the end of this program and this will be our last loving kindness meditation together until we do a 4-part series about a month from now, a month and a half from now, where I'll do a 4-part series on helping you to learn loving kindness meditation and develop your loving kindness meditation practice. So this is our last opportunity in this group learning program to actually do loving kindness meditation together before we restart it on the 13th of August, which is about a week and a half from now, where we will restart the entire program from the very beginning. So I'd like to welcome all of you because we come together to encourage, support, and motivate each other in our meditation practice. And after meditation, you're welcome to ask any and all questions that you like related to the teachings of the Buddha. You can ask those questions by putting them into Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom in the comment section, and I'll be able to see that and then answer any questions that you have. If you're in Zoom, you can raise your hand electronically and ask questions there, and you'll be able to do that directly through raising your hand electronically, and I'll just call on you to be able to ask any questions that you have. So again, I'd like to welcome all of you, whether you're joining us for the first time or you've been joining regularly, and invite you to join for meditation. The way that we do loving kindness meditation is I start out with a chant in order to ease the mind into meditation. Then we do a brief period of breathing mindfulness meditation, maybe just 5 minutes or so. Then we'll go into these affirmations, which is the loving kindness meditation. And when I say these affirmations out loud, you're going to repeat those in the mind, where you're training your mind on the out breath to repeat this affirmation and cultivate and develop this loving kindness, this genuine interest in seeing all beings be well without judgment. Then after we go through the loving kindness meditation, we'll go back to breathing mindfulness meditation, and then we'll come out of meditation with the chanting. And that's where I'll open up to any and all questions that you might have. With loving kindness meditation, we usually do this in the seated, lying, or standing positions. So you can take up any of those positions that you like. Typically, people are learning in the seated position. This is a very common position to learn in. So if you're either sitting on the floor or you're in a chair, you would like your lower body to be comfortable. If you're on the floor, you might put cushions under your rear. This helps get the hips, knees, and ankles at a nice angle where there's a continuous circulation in the legs and you don't experience pain. If you would like to place your hands and arms the way that the Buddha did, he put his right hand over his left with his thumbs together, and then he put that into his lap. But that may or may not be comfortable for you. You may decide to put your palms on your thighs or on your knees. You may decide to put your palms up. This is a normal way of meditating as well. There isn't just one fixed way. There isn't just one permanent way to position the body. It's about finding what's comfortable for you. So the lower body and the hands and arms should be nice and comfortable. Not luxurious and not painful, but in the middle where the body's comfortable. The upper body should be erect. This keeps the mind attentive and alert during the meditation. Whereas if you were slouched and your mind would have a tendency to be complacent or dull and lethargic. But if you were real rigid, the mind might have a tendency to be uptight and overactive. So you would like the mind to be attentive and alert during the meditation. So you keep the upper body erect, which keeps the mind attentive and alert so that you can actively train the mind during the meditation. Next, you might just decide to close the eyes and start breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And if you would like to hang out there, that's completely fine. I'm going to do some chanting, and if you know these chants, you're welcome to join along, and then afterwards I'll come back with some more guidance. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Bhutang Bhagavanang Abhivateyami Savakhato Bhagavata Tammo Dhammang Namasami สุปฏิปันโนภะคะวะโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนามามินะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะอิติปิโสมหะคะวะอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธวิชาจารณังสัมมุโนสกขาโตโรกาวิโตอนุเตโรปุริสาดามาสติสัตตาตาวามนุสนังพุทโธภะคะวะติ Okay, with the lower body and hands and arms comfortable, in the upper body erect, just close the eyes and start breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Here you're just looking to establish the breath, a nice, steady, consistent, natural breath, not forced or controlled, just a gradual inhale through the nose, experiencing the full breath. And then whenever you're ready, exhale out through the nose. Breathing in and out. Your breath may not match up with the guidance that I'm providing, and that's okay. This is your practice. I'm just here for guidance, just reminding you to breathe in and out. Once the breath is well established, start fixating the mind on the breath, either the sound of the breath or the sensation of air moving over the skin into the nose. The breath is the present moment. Fixate the mind on the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Put the mind fixated on the breath. Whenever you notice that it moves off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. No need to observe the thought, label it, judge it, analyze it, or even try to figure out where it's coming from. Just wherever you notice that the mind is moved off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. I'm going to be quiet now and let you do this work of focusing on the breath. Breathing in and out. Continuing to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Repeat these affirmations in the mind on the out breath. May I be peaceful. May I be safe. May I be well. May I be free of all discontentedness and the suffering it causes. May we be peaceful. May we be safe. May we be well. May we be free of all discontentedness and the suffering it causes. May all those who are close to me be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness and the suffering it causes. May all those who I meet today be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness and the suffering it causes. May all those who I will never meet be peaceful. May they be safe. May they be well. May they be free of all discontentedness and the suffering it causes. Now return back to breathing mindfulness meditation, focusing on the breath, cutting off and letting go anytime the mind moves off the breath. Breathing in and out. อะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธมหาเขวาพุทธังมหาเขวันหังอภิวาเทมิ สวากขาโตมหาเขวตาธัมโมธัมมังนามาสามิสุปฏิปันโนมหาเขวโตสาวกสังโฆสังฆังนามามินับโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะอิติปิโสมหาเขวาอะระหังสัมมาสัมพุทโธวิชาจารนังสัมมุโนสกขาโตโรกาวิโตอนุเตโรปุริสาดามาสติสัตตาตาวามนุสนังพุทโธภะคะวะติ Okay, if you guys would like to slowly make your way out of meditation, what I'll do is I'll just open up to all the questions that you guys might have related to anything and everything on the path to enlightenment. If you have questions about loving kindness meditation or any other aspect of the path, feel free to let me know by putting your questions into the comment section of Facebook, YouTube, or Zoom. Or if you're in Zoom, you can electronically raise your hand and ask any questions or follow-up questions directly. Looks like Christine has a question in Zoom. Go ahead, Christine.
Hello, Teacher David. Thank you for the opportunity to ask the questions. I have a question on meditation. I've been meditating quite a lot lately, and I realized that I go kind of deep into the meditation, but then often I'm not quite sure if I'm actually still conscious or if there are moments in between where I'm kind of sleeping, but the head is still up. But after I'm always a little bit confused if actually half of the time I slept. I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Excuse me. This is completely normal, Christine. As your meditation practice becomes deeper and deeper, you can get to periods of time where it's like you're almost in a time warp, like you've kind of lost track of time. You know that you're meditating potentially, but it just feels like there's no activity going on in the mind. Things can just kind of get quiet or still. It can seem like time is almost standing still. This is completely normal. Just keep going with this. Keep continuing forward. This is normal. It's actually showing that you're headed in the right direction. Just keep going in that direction. You won't always experience this, but this is just completely normal when you're experiencing this.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Let me see if we have any questions anywhere else. Let's see. I'm not seeing any other questions anywhere on our platforms. So as you guys know, and you've heard me mention a few times now, is we're coming to the close of this group learning program. We're going to be restarting on the 13th of August. So we have this Sunday coming up, which is the class that I'm going to be teaching on the 5 hindrances and the 7 factors of enlightenment. I haven't really written anything in volume 1 about the 5 hindrances. You'll see those in other volumes of the book series where I do talk about the 5 hindrances, but essentially what these are there 5 individual obstacles that will hinder you from getting to enlightenment. So we're going to be talking about those now as the very last Sunday class in the group learning program, because for the last 7 months I've been teaching students of how to get to enlightenment and what it takes to get to enlightenment. For now, I'm going to focus some time on what are the obstacles, the common obstacles that you're going to be able to see and then overcome. And the Buddha taught these as referred to them as the 5 hindrances. And then it's the 7 factors of enlightenment and some other teachings that are going to actually help you overcome them. So we're going to talk about the problem, we're going to talk about the solution and how to implement those solutions through this Sunday's class. And then our very last class in this iteration of the group learning program will be Wednesday, where I'm going to be doing breathing mindfulness meditation. Just like we do each Wednesday, I'll be coming into class and opening up to any questions that you have after we do our breathing mindfulness meditation together. And then on that Sunday, about 10 days from now, I'll be starting from the very beginning of the group learning program. If you've been learning with me already in this group learning program and you'd like to continue forward and learn again and absorb more of what is in the group learning program, you can retake the program. If you've never studied with me at all, you're just starting to get to be aware of the teachings that I'm sharing from the Buddha, this is an ideal time for you to now start learning, because you can download the book, which is volume 1, and you can start attending the live classes. And where you can't attend the live class, there's the recording for you either on Facebook, YouTube, or in the podcast, and you'll be able to can maintain your development and develop your life practice through reading the book, through attending classes, through asking questions in classes, scheduling personal guidance, sending private messages, or posting in our Facebook group, and all these different ways you can continue to get help. And then on Saturdays, we have the Pali Canon and English Study Group, which is continuing to meet each Saturday. We're in volume 6 now, which is titled The Natural Law of Gamma. And you're welcome to join that program at any time, where we're studying the words of the Buddha specifically through all the other volumes in the book series, volume 2 through 13. And we happen to be in volume 6 now. So thank you all for joining for today's class. We'll see you guys in one of these future classes. Have a very wonderful and lovely rest of your day. Sawadee khap.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you again for watching. Enjoy your meditation. Look forward to seeing you online and answering any questions that you might have. Thank you so much.